Okay, this wedge goes in here, and this is what tightens up the adjustment run out on the bearings. And this is for the steering bearings only. And it's got to slide in here nice and smoothly. And then this here is the bolt. It goes up behind it inside and pushes it in, which expands it, putting downward pressure on the bearing. I'm going to put on some anti-seize on the bolt itself. Alright, just a short note here. On the big bearing, the race is part number 36620, and the bearing itself is 36690. Okay, the bearing's been packed, and the bearing's been started onto the spindle. Just enough to come over this top bearing cap. And what we're going to do is use a press to put it on the rest of the way. Just a quick note, I don't know if these are available, but I fabricated these two using the originals for a pattern. And I made these out of stainless steel so they won't rust away. And I made paper gaskets to go between the stainless and the rubber. Not that there's any issue with the stainless other than I don't want the edges of the metal directly against the rubber. So that's what we're gonna put on here. So like I said, I'm sure that everybody watching this is a mechanic, and I'm not going to tell you how to do things, but this is the left side spindle. Did the right side just previous to this, and doing it, I found the best way is by using my mechanical fingers. So I'm just going to show you how it works, and you do it however you want. This I found works best for me, especially when I get to the inner screws. So I'll put a screw in my fingers, and I put this copper anti-seize on here. You can use any anti-seize you want, or you don't actually have to have it, but if I plan on greasing these bearings anytime in the future, I got to remove the boot on one side enough to get to the zerks. I want to make sure those screws come out. So when you put these in, you will see one side's longer than the other. The short side goes where the adjustment bolt goes. So the adjustment bolt will go in right here. And there's a hole in the boot. I know previously when I first put these on, I showed the adjustment bolt installed, but You don't want to install it until the very last thing after you get the boot put on, because there's a hole, and it's a small hole, but this small part of the bolt will get it sorted through, and then you put the bolt in last. So, got my flashlight, make sure I got, okay, adjustment bolt is on the right side. So slide the gasket and the steel through. Alright, these are the inner outer wheel bearing seals. I had these custom made. You can buy them in a kit. They're extremely expensive. I only paid about $20 to $22 a piece to have these custom made. And they're a better seal. The outer sealing lip is thicker. I had them do that on purpose. And they fit a lot tighter and better than the original seals. So anyway, when you put these on, you make sure this top seal lip faces outward. And one is bigger than the other. The larger seal goes on the spindle. So we'll do that now. And it just fits in this groove. Just like that. Beautiful. The other seal goes on. This one facing outward. So when it's on, you should have this nice lip that sticks up. And once again, once you put this on, make sure it's facing outward. And then your shim pack will go on the back here. It'll go on just like that.